Semaj, we'll talk a little bit more about you. You kind of talked about how Larry, who we've had on the podcast here, kind of being, one of the main reasons why you wanted to commit. But what were some factors that, and you talked about, hey, it was either prep school or here, but that made you want to come to UAlbany?
I'll say the first day when I came and me just interacting with the coaches and like just showing this when Holly and Coach Cox was still here. So them coming and just talking, like we were talking about life, football, things like that, just really interacting with me and really want to get to know who I am as a person. And like actually want to know my goals in life, things like that. So I'll say like communicating with the coaches was a big thing for me, for real. And also seeing my dad came on to visit with me, and seeing my dad, liking it, enjoying everything that's going on. And I'm like, okay, this could be like a place, it could be my second home. So, just a lot of, coach, like I'll say a big thing was the coaches interacting with me, for real.
Yeah, I had agree. I think those two coaches, and I've had a full season experience in. I've had 2 seasons with Coach Ali and 1 season with Coach Cox. But those are some of the best guys, some of the best coaches I've ever been around. Guys who genuinely care about you. I think it's really cool to find, because it's hard to find the right fit or the right coaches and stuff like that, that kind of gel well with you, but also find coaches that truly care about you, and that ones that you're able to make connections with. I think that's really important, and those are bonds that you'll have forever, whether you see them or talk to them ever again. It's really cool to kind of see, there's a reason why that those guys are both at the FBS level, coaching at such a high level, because
Yeah.
when they're here, those are high quality guys. But what was it like to kind of having all those? We've had a boatload of, you guys had a boatload of DB coaches kind of shuffle over. What has that been like for you, even just in your short years at UAlbany?
It's been very different. Like, have to, having coaches teaching you different things, that's kind of, like learning their techniques. You have to restart for real. Like I'll say like, it's not hard for me. It wasn't kind of hard for me because in high school, I went to 4 different high schools. So I transferred every year. So me adapting to things, I picked up on that kind of fast. So me just like, I'll say just, having to get a bond with another coach, just things like
Mhm.
that, yeah, just learn the new techniques and things like that. That would be the hardest, I'll say.
Yeah, I think that's a good point when you talk about, but I think it's also a kudos to you, because you're able to be kind of coachable and work with those coaches to be able to be like to adapt and take the techniques that you've learned, but also adapt to some of the new techniques or some new fundamentals that
Mm.
other coaches. I think that's props to you, Samaj.